Grandpop tester and evaluator from wisehooterlearning. Welcome you to another of the learning videos we made for you. We make these videos about animals, insects, technology, and space because we love learning as much as you do. So whether you are 4 or 104, it's time to sit right back, snuggle up with a pillow, and enjoy the show. If you would like us to do a shout out to you, your child, your friend, or your school or town in a future video, please email us at wisehooterlearning@yahoo.com and we will do our best to make that happen in a future video. Remember to have fun learning.
Hey there, fellow pet lovers. Jackson Galaxy here, and let me tell you, I've seen it all when it comes to our feline friends. Today, we're diving into the million reasons why cats are totally the best pets ever. From their ancient reign in Egypt to their hilarious independent personalities, we're gonna break it down. Get ready to have your mind blown, because by the time we're done, you'll be trading in your dog leash for a laser pointer. Just kidding, kinda. We're talking about the mysterious allure of cats, the way they own a room with a flick of their tail, and how they manage to be both cuddly and completely indifferent at the drop of a hat. Trust me, I've spent years trying to figure them out, and it just makes me love them even more. So buckle up, cat enthusiasts and curious minds alike, because we're about to embark on a journey into the wonderful world of cats. Get ready for some serious laughs, some mind-blowing facts, and a whole lot of love for these furry little ninjas. Let's go. All right, let's rewind the clock a few thousand years. We're talking ancient Egypt, land of the pharaohs, pyramids, and you guessed it, cats. These guys weren't just hanging around catching mice back then. Oh no, they were worshipped, revered. We're talking full-on deity status. The Egyptians believed cats were magical beings, protectors against evil spirits and symbols of good luck. They even had a goddess named Bastet, who was depicted with a cat's head. Talk about a serious fan club. And get this, harming a cat in ancient Egypt? Big no-no. We're talking serious consequences. These furry overlords had it made in the shade. They were pampered, adorned with jewels, and even mummified with their owners so they could spend eternity together. Now that's what I call commitment. So next time your little furball gives you that regal stare, remember they're channeling their inner Egyptian god or goddess, and you better treat them accordingly. But hey, it wasn't all sunbathing and temple rituals for these Egyptian felines. They played a crucial role in ancient society too. For starters, they were the ultimate pest control. Grains were a hot commodity, and those sneaky rodents were always trying to get their paws on them. Enter the mighty cat. They kept the granaries rodent-free, ensuring a bountiful harvest and keeping those pesky diseases at bay. Talk about a valuable asset. They were basically the unsung heroes of ancient Egyptian agriculture. But their talents didn't stop there. Cats were also prized hunting companions. Their agility, stealth, and those razor-sharp claws made them the perfect partners for tracking down birds and other small game. They were like the Egyptian version of a trusty hunting dog, only way cooler. So yeah, these cats were the total package divine protectors, skilled hunters, and all-around awesome companions. No wonder the Egyptians were so obsessed with them. They were way ahead of their time, recognizing the awesomeness that is cats. Now let's talk about one of the things that makes cats so unique, their independence. Some people might call it aloofness, but I prefer to think of it as their charmingly independent spirit. Cats are like, hey, I love you, but I also love doing my own thing. And you know what? That's totally cool. They're not needy like some other pets' dogs. They're perfectly content entertaining themselves, thank you very much. Give them a cardboard box and a sunbeam, and they're good to go for hours. But here's the thing about cats. Even though they're independent, they still crave affection. They just show it on their own terms. You might get a head boop when you least expect it, a slow blink of adoration, or maybe even a cuddle on the couch, if you're lucky. It's all about learning their subtle cues, respecting their boundaries, and appreciating their unique way of showing love. Because trust me, beneath that cool, collected exterior beats the heart of a true companion. Now, this independent streak can lead to some pretty hilarious situations. Like you'll buy your cat this fancy, expensive bed, and where do they choose to sleep? Yep, the cardboard box it came in. Classic cat move. Or how about when you're trying to get work done and your cat decides that your keyboard is the perfect place for a nap? They're masters of interruption, these furry little ninjas. But hey, that's part of their charm, right? And who can resist those moments when they're feeling playful and bat at your toes under the covers? Or when they bring you their presents, dead lizards? Anyone? It's their way of showing affection in their own special, slightly disturbing way. But that's the beauty of cats. They keep us on our toes, they make us laugh, and they remind us that sometimes it's okay to just relax, be ourselves, and embrace the chaos. Plus, they're just so darn cute, we forgive them for pretty much anything. Let's be real, folks. We live in a world obsessed with hustle. Careers, side hustles, social lives. Sometimes a cat's gotta wonder if their humans ever sleep. But that's the beauty of these furry little ninjas. They get it. They understand that you've got a life beyond their majestic meows. They're not like those clingy canines who need constant attention, walks every 5 minutes, and enough fetch to make your arm fall off. No, sir. Cats are cool with their own company. In fact, they relish it. You can leave your cat for a whole workday, and they'll likely greet you with the same nonchalant stare they gave you when you left. Oh, you're back? Cool. Food bowls over there. It's almost insulting, but hey, that's our brand of feline love. So whether you're burning the midnight oil or just need some me time without the guilt trip, cats are the ultimate low-maintenance companions. They're like the strong, silent type of the pet world, content to rule their domain while you conquer the world, one spreadsheet at a time. Now, don't mistake their independence for indifference. Cats are masters of the power nap, and they'll gladly accept a cuddle session when you're free. They just won't hold it against you if you can't drop everything for a belly rub the second they demand it. Think of it like this. Your cat is a wise Zen master, meditating on the meaning of life while you're out there battling traffic and deadlines. They understand that the world doesn't revolve around their every whim. Even though, let's be honest, they kinda wish it did. But that's the beauty of it all. This balance of independence and affection is what makes cats such fantastic companions. They're there for you when you need a furry stress reliever, but they won't guilt you into canceling your plans for a cuddle session. So go ahead, book that weekend getaway, hit the gym after work, or just catch up on some much-needed sleep. Your cat's got this. They'll be waiting patiently, judging your every move silently, of course. But hey, that's just their way of saying welcome back, human. Now, about that can opener. Let's talk about low-maintenance living, baby. Cats are the undisputed champions of easy upkeep. Forget about those early morning walks in the freezing cold or the endless games of fetch. Cats, my friends, are all about maximizing chill and minimizing fuss. A simple litter box, a scratching post to satisfy their inner tiger, and a steady supply of kibble is basically all it takes to keep these furry overlords content. No expensive dog walkers, no chewed-up furniture, no muddy paw prints all over your freshly cleaned floors. Cats entertain themselves, and let me tell you, they're masters of creativity. A crumpled up piece of paper, a stray dust bunny, or even the flickering light on the wall can provide hours of amusement. That's the beauty of cats. They find joy in the simplest things. They remind us to slow down, appreciate the little things, and maybe chase a laser pointer or two. Because hey, we all need a little playtime in our lives. Now I know what you're thinking. Jackson, what about all that shedding? Listen, shedding is a small price to pay for the sheer convenience of a self-grooming pet. Cats are meticulous creatures, spending a good chunk of their day meticulously licking and grooming themselves. They're like little purring lint rollers, constantly cleaning and preening their fur coats to perfection. So yeah, you might find a stray hairball here and there. Pro tip, invest in a good vacuum cleaner, but trust me, it's a small price to pay for the effortless hygiene of a feline companion. Plus, let's be real, there's nothing quite as mesmerizing as watching a cat groom itself. It's like witnessing a sacred ritual, a mesmerizing dance of tongue and paw. Just try not to get hypnotized by the sheer elegance of it all. So ditch the dog shampoo, Forget about those expensive grooming appointments and embrace the low-maintenance magic of a cat's self-cleaning superpowers. They've got this whole grooming thing down to a science, leaving you free to focus on more important things, like figuring out how they manage to get fur everywhere. Listen up, city slickers and apartment dwellers. Cramped quarters don't have to mean missing out on the joys of pet ownership. Cats, my friends, are the ultimate apartment companions, adapting effortlessly to smaller spaces with their cool, collected demeanor. You see, cats don't need a sprawling backyard or endless fields to roam. They're perfectly content ruling their domain, whether it's a cozy studio apartment or a multi-level condo. They're masters of vertical space, turning bookshelves into climbing gyms and windowsills into prime birdwatching perches. They'll happily patrol their territory, mapping out every nook and cranny, claiming each sunny spot as their own. And the best part? They do it all with a quiet grace that won't have your downstairs neighbors banging on the ceiling. So ditch the guilt of confining a dog to a tiny apartment and embrace the feline way of life. Cats understand that sometimes less is more, proving that you can find perfect happiness even in the smallest of spaces. Now, some folks might worry about their cats getting bored in a smaller home. But let me tell you, boredom is not in a cat's vocabulary. These resourceful creatures can turn the most mundane objects into sources of endless entertainment. A cardboard box becomes a magical portal, a crumpled ball of paper transforms into a prized hunting trophy. And a sunbeam? Well, that's basically a 5-star spa treatment right there. They'll chase dust bunnies with the ferocity of a lion stalking its prey, and they'll bat at shadows with the grace of a ninja warrior. And let's not forget the endless entertainment value of a good old-fashioned cat nap. Cats can sleep anywhere, anytime, in any position imaginable. They're basically contortionist slumber champions, proving that relaxation is an art form best mastered in small spaces. So if you're worried about your cat feeling cramped, fear not. These adaptable creatures will transform your humble abode into a feline playground, finding joy and adventure in the most unexpected places. And who knows, you might even learn a thing or two about embracing the simple pleasures in life by watching them. You gotta love cats, man. They're like furry little comedians, always up to something ridiculous. I swear, sometimes I think they lose brain cells on purpose, just to keep us humans entertained. Like the other day, I saw this cat on YouTube, completely lost inside a paper bag. And don't even get me started on the zoomies. You ever see a cat go nuts over a laser pointer? It's hilarious and adorable all at the same time. And the best part is, they don't even realize how funny they are. They're just being cats, doing their cat thing, completely oblivious to the fact that they're making us laugh. It's like they're natural-born entertainers, putting on a show just for us. And we, their loyal audience, are more than happy to watch. They'll swat at your feet under the covers, hide behind curtains just to jump out and scare you, and don't even think about leaving a dangling string unattended. They'll turn any household object into a toy, from crumpled up paper balls to empty cardboard boxes. I've seen cats spend hours batting around a bottle cap, tossing it in the air, chasing after it, and then doing it all over again. You can't teach that kind of comedic timing, folks. It's pure, unadulterated, cat-tastic entertainment. And you know what? We wouldn't have it any other way. Because in a world that can often be stressful and unpredictable, cats remind us to lighten up, to embrace the absurd, and to find joy in the simple things. They're the furry little jesters of our lives, and we're all the better for it. Let's talk about independence, baby. Dogs, they're like, love me, play with me, pay attention to me all the time. But cats? Cats are cool. They're like, I got this, I'll entertain myself. Just leave the food bowl full and maybe scratch my chin once in a while. They're the ultimate low-maintenance roommates. You don't have to worry about taking them for walks in the rain, playing fetch until your arm falls off, or cleaning up any accidents on the rug. Cats are masters of their domain, perfectly content to rule their kingdom from atop a scratching post or a sunny window perch. They've got their routines, their rituals, their preferred napping spots. They don't need constant attention or validation to feel secure. In fact, they kind of prefer it if you just let them do their own thing, and you know what? That's perfectly okay. Now, don't get me wrong, cats are capable of giving and receiving love, but it's on their own terms. They're not going to be all up in your face, demanding belly rubs and ear scratches 24/7. But when they do decide to grace you with their affection, it's a special kind of magic. It's a slow blink, a gentle head boop, a rumbling purr that vibrates through their entire body. It's a subtle but powerful reminder that you've earned their trust and affection, and that's something truly special. So if you're looking for a pet that's going to be your best friend and constant companion, a cat might not be the right fit. But if you're looking for a furry little roommate who's independent, low maintenance, and capable of showering you with love on their own terms, then a cat might just be your perfect match. You ever notice how cats just seem to radiate this aura of calmness? Like they've got all the secrets to inner peace figured out, and they're just waiting for us humans to catch up? It's like they've mastered the art of Zen, and they're happy to share their wisdom with anyone who crosses their path. You walk in the door after a long, stressful day, and there they are, curled up in a sunbeam, purring away like they don't have a care in the world. Just watching them relax, feeling that soothing vibration, it's like a mini meditation session for your soul. They've got this uncanny ability to sense when you're feeling stressed or down, and they'll often come over and rub against you, purring their little hearts out as if to say, "Hey, it's okay, I'm here for you." And somehow, just having them there, offering their silent support, makes everything seem a little bit brighter. There's actually scientific evidence to back up the calming effect of cats. Studies have shown that petting a cat can lower your blood pressure and reduce stress hormones. And that rhythmic purring, that's not just a sign of contentment, it actually vibrates at a frequency that promotes healing and reduces anxiety. It's like they're little furry therapists, offering us unconditional love and support without saying a single word. They don't judge, they don't demand, they just offer their presence and their purrs, and somehow that's enough. So the next time you're feeling stressed out, overwhelmed, or just in need of some chill vibes, grab your favorite feline and settle in for a cuddle session. I guarantee you'll feel more relaxed, more centered, and more at peace, all thanks to the magic of cats. You know, people always talk about dogs needing baths and getting stinky, but let me tell you something. Cats are like the ninjas of cleanliness. They come equipped with these built-in bathrobes, their tongues. Seriously, have you ever seen a cat groom itself? They're like tiny little yogis contorting themselves into these crazy positions. And the best part? They actually enjoy it. It's like their own personal spa day every single day. Okay, let's talk litter boxes for a second. I know, not the most glamorous topic. But here's the thing. Cats are incredibly instinctual when it comes to using the litter box. It's like they're hardwired to bury their business, which, let's be honest, is a lot more than we can say for some other furry friends out there. And you know what makes them even better at it? They're ridiculously tidy. Most cats are meticulous about covering up their waste, which not only helps control odor, but also makes it way easier for you to scoop and keep things fresh. Now, I'm not saying there won't be the occasional accident. We've all been there dealing with a rogue hairball or a kitty who's feeling a little stressed. But for the most part, cats are incredibly clean and respectful of their bathroom space. Just make sure you're providing them with a clean, spacious litter box in a quiet location, and they'll reward you with a lifetime of low-maintenance potty breaks. It's a win-win situation, folks. We've all heard the stereotype that cats are aloof and independent, right? And while it's true they have a knack for playing it cool, don't let that fool you. Beneath that cool exterior beats the heart of a true companion, one who understands you in ways you never thought possible. You see, cats are masters of nonverbal communication. They pick up on our energy, our moods, even the slightest shift in our tone of voice. They just get us, man. And the best part, they offer their support and companionship without the need for words. Ever have a rough day and just want to curl up on the couch and forget about it all? That's where your feline friend comes in. They'll be there in an instant, snuggled up beside you, purring away their little hearts out. It's like they know exactly what you need, even when you don't. That's the beauty of a cat's companionship. It's subtle, it's intuitive, and it's always there when you need it most. They're like furry little therapists, offering unconditional love and support one head boop at a time. Now, let's talk about the fun stuff, the entertainment factor. Cats are like walking, or should I say prancing, bundles of entertainment. They're naturally curious and playful creatures, always getting into mischief and keeping us on our toes. One minute they're chasing after a stray dust bunny like it's the most fascinating thing in the world, and the next, they're perfecting their parkour skills by leaping from furniture to countertops. And let's not forget about those random zoomies at 3 a.m. But even when they're not being total goofballs, their mere presence is enough to brighten our day. The way they stretch languidly in a sunbeam, the soft rumble of their purrs, even the way they knead their paws on a soft blanket, it's all incredibly soothing and entertaining to watch. Having a cat is like having a live-in comedian, therapist, and cuddle buddy all rolled into one furry package. They enrich our lives in countless ways, bringing us joy, laughter, and a whole lot of love. So there you have it, folks. A million reasons why cats are the best pets ever. They're clean, low maintenance, hilarious, and best of all, they love us unconditionally. What more could you ask for in a furry friend? If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with your fellow cat lovers. Until next time, keep purring and stay pawsome.